Hey everyone, we are the Bravo Twins, and we started our very own YouTube channel called Drinks and Gossip with the Bravo Twins. So
Yeah.
I'm Brian,
And I'm Shauna.
and we're just so excited to be here. We figured during quarantine, why not just come to you via video instead of just tweeting all the time. We've had our account for over 8 years. Shauna just realized that because I had no idea. And
That long.
what a time it has been. I feel like we have not met, but we've talked to so
Yeah.
many people.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we can bring them in to be a co-host with us.
Oh my God, yes.
That would be fun,
That
right?
would be such a good idea.
Right? So since we are drinking, gossiping, why not start out with what we are drinking right now? Shauna, what are you drinking?
I'm having a lover boy. So Kyle and Amanda from Summer House, they started this. It's so good. I love it. And yeah.
So they have their own company.
Yeah, they started this. Yeah.
All right. So they're just trying to follow up Bethany Frankel, I guess.
I actually ordered it online. I think it was Tuesday, and it was at my door on Wednesday. I was like, that's amazing service.
Was it from their website?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll send it to you if you want.
Definitely. I'm drinking Kona Spiked Island Seltzer. It's actually comes from Hawaii. I was so excited to try it for the first time today, and it's passion fruit, orange, and guava, and it is amazing.
That sounds so good.
It's like refreshing. It's probably more of a summer drink, but I can dream of warm weather, I guess.
I know, me too. I can't wait. I'm over it. It's so cold here.
It's freezing here. We had snow 2 days ago.
Oh my God.
Like a lot of snow.
Oh my
It's
God.
been crazy being quarantined.
Yeah.
How are you doing being quarantined? Are you surviving?
I'm doing good. We're surviving. I have a 10, I know but I have a 10-month-old. So just been running after him, trying to keep him, entertained. And just going, even though it's cold out, I bundle him up and we just go on like 2-3 walks a day. So I've been trying to stay good, like working out and, trying to eat healthy and just running after 10-month-old. So what about
Sounds
you?
like a lot of fun. I've been working from home, doing a lot of yard work on the house and just painting a lot of the time. Well, I'm not really painting. I'm watching Alan paint the house. So that's always fun. I have Bravo on.
I am not, I can't paint. When I moved in here, I'm like, I'm not painting. Don't ask me to paint. I'll watch everyone and tell you what you're doing wrong or how to fix it. But
Exactly. I will give you positive vibes. So along with that, I also restarted all of New York Housewives. I wanted to watch it again from the very first season. And I'm going to start, I think, Orange County next because I'm almost done with New York.
Oh, I love Orange County. I love every.
I haven't seen the first 3 seasons ever of Orange County.
Oh, really? I remember being like 12, 13. I remember being in middle school and watching Housewives of Orange County, like young. I was like 13 years old and watching it. Like,
isn't like JoJo or someone?
Yes, and Slade and Vicky. That was when my true obsession. So I've been obsessed with Housewives and Bravo since forever.
I'm jealous. I think once I saw the table flip in Jersey, I was like, what is this? This is TV gold. I'm addicted already.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So speaking of Housewives, let's dive into Beverly Hills because that season premiered this week.
Oh my
God. First things first, what do you think about Garcelle and Sutton?
I love both of them. I think Garcelle's amazing. I think that Beverly Hills needed someone like her. Sutton, I love the shade that she was throwing at everyone. She seems really rich, which is good for Beverly Hills. And I'm excited to see what they're gonna, become.
She reminds me, Sutton, so much of Ramona for some reason. I was getting wacky Ramona eyes, and I was like, wow.
I saw a lot of people on Twitter. Didn't really care for Sutton, it seemed like, but I don't know. I always like someone like her who's gonna just make nasty comments.
The shade. Now, did you know that she was supposed to be full-time?
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Yeah, she filmed the whole season thinking she was full time, apparently.
No way.
But I read an article today that you won't ever see her kids, but you will meet her boyfriend soon.
Okay.
But I think if she pulls her weight this season, maybe we'll see her next season full time.
Yeah. I think she's good. I
Yeah, we needed like a
did.
refresher, some new
Yeah.
blood.
Do you miss
Um,
Vanderpump?
no. I think her time has come for her to leave. Maybe she'll come back eventually, but I feel like it got to the point where I was like, what's the point of her being on last season?
Yeah, she didn't want to be on it last season. She was done, so it was her time to go. She still has Vanderpump Rules, so she still has her own thing, but she didn't want to be a part of it anymore. So,
Yeah,
you know,
all the best to her.
yeah. Mhm.
Did you see also that she just blocked us recently
She
on
did.
Twitter? Yep.
I didn't know that.
I went through the tweet at her, and it wasn't the nicest tweet
Amazing.
though, but I couldn't even tweet at her because we were blocked.
Yeah.
So
I
figures.
did like a poll and I said like, do you guys miss Lisa or something like that? And majority of people I think said yes, which I was
Well,
kind of surprised. But and then that other tweet, people.
oh God, I tweeted something. Everyone's
Yeah.
coming at me. I'm like,
Yeah.
everyone, take a break. Like, let's all be happy for
I
3 seconds of
know.
our lives.
I know.
All right, so then we see the girls. They head to New York for Fashion Week,
Mhm.
which I love. I also love when New York does Fashion Week,
Oh my God.
like old school Fashion Week.
Yes. Hmm.
So cool. And then we find out huge news that Teddy is expecting a child.
I know.
We
Good
kind of
for
knew that ahead of time, I
Yeah.
think, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's pretty exciting for her.
She looked so good. Like, however far along she was, she looked great.
Oh, she's wearing it really well.
Yeah. So,
Definitely. So we're happy for her. And she gave birth, like, already, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We do learn about Erica Jane, that she's planning on going to be in Chicago, the musical.
Yes. I saw that.
I was going to say, you saw it, right?
I saw it and I went there and my sister got the tickets. It was a holiday gift for like me and my mom, and I feel like a really bad like Bravo fan, but I had no idea that Erica was even in it until we're waiting to go inside and the people in front of me are like, oh, Erica Jane's in it. And I was like to my mom, did they just say Erica Jane's in this? I'm like, my mom's like, who's Erica Jane? I'm like, from the Housewives. I'm like, you know who she is. I'm like, he's starring in this? Like, no, this cannot be. Like, I started freaking out. We get to our seats. She's like on the front, like cover of the, and I was like, oh my God, I was freaking out. She did amazing. Like, I loved it. I love her. I love everything about her. I thought she did phenomenal. It was an amazing play, and I would see it again if she's in it.
I wanted to go see it so bad, but then all of this happened, and they closed all Broadway down. So,
yeah,
but I'm sure she did amazing.
She was so good.
So we see a look into Kyle's clothing line, and we see everything. So I want to know what your thoughts are on the dresses.
So it's not something that I would probably wear or that I would probably buy, but it did seem like it was very Kyle. Like everything I felt like I thought Kyle would wear. Like, I don't know. What did you think?
I thought it was kind of, I don't say tacky, but like all the rhinestones.
Yeah, it was very,
I can't picture it selling well on the East Coast.
No.
It's definitely more geared towards the West Coast, California area.
Yeah.
But
I feel like she just kind of wanted to do something, and it's not like she needs the money from this, and it was just something that she wanted to do. Her stores, I'm pretty sure, closed.
Okay.
The Kyle by Eileen too. I think she had one in New York and in LA, and I'm pretty sure that those closed. Or she went to online business. I don't know. But I don't know. I like Kyle. I'm happy for her. You know, it's just not something that I don't see myself ever wearing.
Yeah. So while they are in New York, we find out a little bit more about Garcelle. and how she's been friends with Denise for over 20 years.
Yes, I did not expect that.
I did not either, but right away I'm thinking, we know about this season is going to be a huge downfall for Denise. Will her friend of 20 years plus, Garcelle, stick with her and stand by her side?
I know. I wonder. I don't see, Garcelle doesn't seem like the type who would be like a backstage. Well, I know we've only seen like one episode, but I just don't see her like going against Denise. Like, I don't know. I could see her sticking up for her.
I agree. I think she's definitely someone who will stand up for the underdog.
Yeah.
But we don't really know yet, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see how that plays out.
And then we learn a little bit more about Kyle starring in Halloween 2, the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the first one yet?
No.
Like the one from like 2 years ago?
No.
It's a really, really good movie. It's really scary. So I'm so excited to see her in this role that she played when she was like a young child.
And the first one was good?
Yeah, so I mean, like, they kind of brought it back 2 years ago from many, many, many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't in the one from 2 years ago.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, this movie was really good. But she's playing herself all grown up, like current day, I think. That's why she has bangs.
Yeah.
To match when she was little.
I think the bangs look good on her.
Listen, I'm not a fan of bangs usually.
Yeah.
Like Kyle. I think when we were younger, for all of you guys who don't know, Shauna and I have been friends for like many, many years. Yes. I think, Shauna, you are like thinking about getting bangs once. And you're like, Brian, what should I do? And I'm like, Shauna, I'm begging you. Please do not get bangs.
I always trusted your opinion.
Well, I appreciate that. And then we have the dramatic ending where it's a preview of the rest of the season.
Oh my God.
That was gold.
I literally had chills. I could not get over it. I could not stop thinking about it, where the next morning I woke up with my son. He wakes up early, and I usually put on like a show for him, and we watched the episode again. I put it on my DVR because I'm like, I need to rewatch this. Like, that was amazing, and I just feel like I'm like, finally, like, Beverly Hills is like back. Coming
back, right?
Yeah.
I like loved when Denise was just like, bravo, bravo, fucking bravo.
I know.
That was and did you hear like why she said that?
Was it something with Brandy, like with her having an affair?
So that's allegedly what is happening right now.
Okay.
I think Brandy's the one who's coming out and saying something along those lines. We just don't know definitely what it is. But the reason why she said bravo, bravo, fucking bravo is because in season 1, Kyle told her that whenever they were being filmed and they didn't want that part to be filmed because they messed up or they were eating, they would start screaming bravo, bravo, or Andy Cohen, so that it breaks like that fourth wall. So it kind of ruins it. But then Bravo decided, they were like, oh, whatever, we're going to put it in there anyway.
Yeah, I love that they're like doing that. And I love how like they're just like being so shady. Like, even like, I know we're not talking about it, but like last season with Teresa and I'm like, yes. I'm like,
yes, I lived for that. That was so good. So yeah, and then it ended with the whole Brandy accusation. So I wonder what will happen. Because part of me thinks like, is Brandy just trying to help out Bravo in the show with drama, or is this all true?
I know. I mean, like Brandy's tweets, like even when they've been filming, like she's been like coming at like Denise, and I'm like, I cannot wait. Like, I don't know. I'm so happy Brandy's back. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I love her.
I love her.
We've always been Brandy fans forever.
Oh, she's great. I mean, even if I can get a hall pass, I would sleep with Brandy.
I love it.
All right, so that's enough about Beverly Hills. Yeah. I'm excited to see where it goes next episode.
I can't wait.
It should be good. So let's talk a little bit about New York.
Oh, my favorite.
Yes, I think New York is now my favorite. It took over Jersey.
Yeah. I just sit. It's the one franchise that I just hysterical laugh the entire episode. Like, it's just hysterical. It's so funny. Every single one of them, everything that they do, it's so funny.
I think they have the cast like perfect.
Yeah.
Like every season, it's like the great cast.
Yeah.
Besides like Cindy Barshop.
Yeah.
Is that her last name? Barshop, I think.
Yeah.
And then what's her name? Jules.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
It was just not a good fit.
No.
But I think like adding Dorinda to the mix was great.
Oh my God, yes.
I'd go back and forth with Tinsley. I don't think she's that bad.
Didn't they say she like leaves this season or she's done after this season or something? I don't know. They could do without her. Honestly, yes. I feel like people thought like, oh my God, New York's gonna suck without Bethany, and like it's still amazing. I did miss her. I love Bethany. I'm a huge Bethany fan, but the show's doing fine without her.
Yeah. I mean, I would love if they brought Jill back.
Yeah.
But I think that her time has come and gone.
And I think, isn't she living in Florida with like her new boyfriend?
I know they're quarantining there right now with Allie and the boyfriend.
What do you think about Leah?
So I think she's great.
Me too.
I think that she is bringing a different side of New York.
Yes.
Because you have like, you know, her who's like more like downtown, just hip, young.
Yeah.
Also, do you know how young she is or how old she is?
35, 38.
I was guessing like 30. I thought she was so young, but she's like around 37, I think.
Yeah.
But it's just funny seeing her with like Ramona.
I am obsessed with Ramona. I die at all of her Instagram posts. Everything about her is hysterical. And she's exactly, I mean, we met her, twice?
Yes.
And she's exactly how she is. Like, she's the same on TV how she is in person.
I remember she had the worst handshake.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed by that.
Like, she's like, with the eyes. And I remember like
staring you down.
And those women behind us
Hello.
did not take a good picture. I was so annoyed.
It was so blurry, that photo. But also that wine, it was a rough night. That night I had that wine.
Wait, I had the worst hangover of my life ever. Like, still to this day, that was the worst hangover I ever had, was from the Ramona Singer Pinot Grigio. Do you still sell that?
I hope not, for the
sake
of everyone. Yeah. So then we go to the vineyard. Mm-hmm. Have you been to that vineyard on Long Island? I think it's Wyndham. Wyndham, is it?
I don't think I've been to that vineyard, no.
It looks so nice. I want to go.
I love the vineyards. Love everything about out east, like everything about out there. But no, I've never been there. But I love Ramona's house is like gorgeous.
So like I'm not believing anything Luann says about the dog piss, the cat piss, the parrot piss, whatever it is. I think it was gorgeous.
Like, I don't know if it's other places, but like in the United States, but everyone here, like, you know, everyone has a basement on Long Island. No one calls it the lower level. But that was hysterical. But the best part was like the last 5 minutes when Luann left, and then all the ladies go down there, and it's like so cute with like the couch. I don't think Ramona was being malicious at all. Like, I think she's like, have your own space. Like, you know, like that was so nice of her. I don't think she was being rude. You know, Luann's just Luann.
Luann, yeah. So at the vineyard, we see Dorinda almost have like a breakdown. She gets so upset about her life. Yeah. I felt so bad.
I feel like she's just like, I don't really understand hers and John's relationship. I think it's very weird, and I feel like she kind of made it seem like she wants someone who can, you know, take care of her, you know, and he doesn't do that.
It's not happening for her.
She's not. Are they still together? Didn't they break up?
I feel like I heard that they did break up. I could
I
be
know. I feel
wrong.
like I heard that too, but I don't know. I need to look into it.
I'm thinking that we might get that part of the storyline in the
Yeah.
mid-season trailer, like the
Yeah.
second part of the season,
Hmm.
maybe.
I love
Um,
Dorinda. She's like one of
she's,
the best like additions to this is what her fourth season or third season.
I think, fourth.
Yeah, she's so great.
I'm worried that this season might be her big downfall.
I know.
Um, it seems like everyone's really worried about her, and just you see it like her crying a lot this
Yeah.
season.
I feel like she's always like made nasty digs at people and like people just seem to kind of like forget about it. So I don't know, but I'm
We'll see
always
what
rooting
happens.
for her.
Same. So after we saw that about Dorinda, we learned more about Leah and her arrest
Yeah.
and going to the halfway house with the
Oh
nuns.
my god.
And I was thinking, I'm like, here she is. She was not happy about living with nuns. But I went to a Catholic college and my advisor was a nun. One of the one of the best people I've met my whole life.
Oh
Sister Catherine, she's great. I did so many essays and papers on the Real Housewives in
yeah.
college that I felt like she basically learned a lot about housewives from me.
Yeah.
But like, let me tell you, like, nuns can be a good time. So I
Right?
wonder if Leah, got some tattoos while she was there with some
Yeah,
nuns.
maybe she did. She was
But
how old did she say she was? 15?
15, I think, yeah, it was a young age.
Yeah.
But it
That's
definitely helped her out, I'm sure. Like she said.
yeah. And her daughter looks so much older than how old was she? 12 or 13? I'm like, "Oh my god, she looks like a 18-year-old."
No, she does look very mature for her age.
Yeah.
So after the vineyard, it's in the car going to that mega mansion. It's Luann, Sonia, Leah, and who am I missing?
Was it Ramona? Or no.
Tinsley, yes.
Yeah.
Because they talk about how all four of them have a mugshot in
Oh
that
my
car.
that was and, like then Shady Bravo like pauses and shows all their
That whole
I'm like, and then how Luann and Leah are like bonding over how they attacked a police officer and got
yeah.
like I'm
I
like
was like,
it's
oh my
hysterical. I
god, this
mean, no
is
one that I know has gotten arrested like that or like
it's
that
just like
drunk in public I don't
intoxication or something. It was just so perfect in that car for that
know.
moment.
Yeah.
So then we see like that mega mansion that guy owns. How
Oh my
crazy
god.
is that house?
That's insane. I mean, Ramona. I'm just thinking of Ramona,
It's
that,
like, woo!
and then she's like flirting with the guy. Oh yeah, baby. And
And then she's got to people like, oh, hello, how do you do? This is my friend Leah. She's classy sometimes.
yeah. I mean, I felt like there was like no one. Like, if someone has a $35 million house and you're going to a party there, like, wouldn't you think there would be a lot of people there? I felt like there was like 10 people.
Wouldn't you think if this house is worth $39 million, they would have gin? There was
Yeah,
no gin there.
I know. Like, they had bowling and that
Like bowling.
DJ. Oh my god, they had a DJ booth.
That was really cool.
That was cool. Like, I would want to go to something like that.
Imagine hosting parties, like fun parties there, like in that basement. That
I
could be a
know,
lot of fun.
That's amazing. That was cool.
And then we see Sonia just like plastered basically
Oh my
throughout
god.
that whole entire like last part of the episode.
She always, she always has a few of these episodes every season. But I thought
Oh,
that didn't she like a couple seasons ago go to Costa Rica and get sober?
she
She's
was
not
sober. And then after that, didn't she have like that whole like margarita picture and she was like trying to make out with Bethany
Yeah.
the tiger in the woods? Yeah.
You know what I was thinking while I was watching that? Does she still sell her toaster oven?
I was thinking about that she talks about as she's wasted, she's like, I'm a boss bitch. And I'm like, where's your toaster? Like, where is it? Like, you're not a boss bitch.
You know what else? Which I tweeted this, and like not many people were for it, but you know who I want to see more of? That Elise chick
Elise.
who's they've been showing her face a lot, like.
So I think that she's going to be a friend this season.
Okay.
Because in the trailer, I saw her so much, and then in photos leading up to.
Yeah.
She's in all the photos on the trips and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I think she's going to be.
I want to see more of her because she called out Sonia and was like, "You're an accessory." I was like, "Oh my god, who is this girl?"
And Sonia like went off. She like went like Dorinda on her, like doing the downward finger, and then she's just like,
"I don't shave."
And she screams, and I quote, "I don't shave my pussy."
I was
like, what?
And everyone's like, "Shh, we're in a $39 million house. Like, who gives a shit?"
And I love how like they were telling Sonia that she's a trophy wife, an accessory and a trophy wife, and then Sonia does a whole like 360 or 180, whatever, and puts that on Tinsley, and she's like, "You're a trophy wife," and then in Tinsley's like screechy voice, she's like, "I'm not a trophy wife," screaming,
and walking. I'm like, I can't.
I was just like, what is happening?
I know.
And then Sonia thinking that like everyone wanted to sleep with her, like that young kid, she was like, "Oh, just show me your license and we're good to go."
She loves like 20-year-old men. That's like her thing.
Or married men.
Yeah.
Like the one guy at the very end. And she was like, "You're cute." And he was like, "You're really like gorgeous." And she turns around, looks at him, and goes back, and Luann's like, and he has a wife and a baby.
Oh my God. Wait, can we just talk about, I don't even know if you remember this, but I know like Ramona told her to change Luann's like floral dress. Did you catch that when there was like little Ramona's like, "Is that what you're gonna wear?" And like she's like, "Yes."
The whole sweater, the Ralph Lauren look,
like,
and then the flashback to Bethany saying, "Are you allergic?" And Luann's like, What are you talking about, darling?" And Bethany's like, "To all the flowers in your dress."
It was definitely not the type of outfit that you wear to something like that. Like that was something that you can wear to a winery or like cover up for, when you're going to the beach or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was
like,
not.
I feel like a lot of my teachers, when I was in like second grade, wore those kind of dresses. Like a time and a place, Luann. And then how about just a preview for next episode where clearly Leah is experimenting with wine, I guess, and torches are being flown, like her hair is like all just a mess and she's like letting it all out.
My like concern is that if you don't drink because you know that you are not, you're just not in the right state of mind, you don't make the best decisions when you drink, why would you get so like something, there's a red flag there
on camera.
So that was my whole thing. I was like, she's made multiple comments how she doesn't drink anymore. She's sober. Like, so when they were at the winery and she ordered that one glass of wine, I'm like, if you're sober and you're not, and you don't drink, why are you ordering a glass of wine? But she was bombed.
I feel like she might turn into the Brandy Glanville that we need for New York.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
We do need a Brandy.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then I love also the end when they were in Ramona's house and it's just a mess. There's just like glass broken and then someone says, "There's a vibrator in the chicken."
Oh my God. I love it.
It's TV gold.
Yeah, it is. It really
is.
And
then I have a random thought also. It's not New York related, but I was in the shower this morning and I do my best thinking there. And I was thinking about the cast for Jersey for next season.
Okay.
And what I would love to see. So this is what I would love to see. Mm-hmm. So if we keep the same cast, we have Teresa as full-time, we have Jackie, we have Jennifer, and we keep Margaret.
Yes.
But then we make Dolores and Melissa friends of the housewife, like a friend of.
Okay.
So they're still a part of the show, and we bring back Caroline full time.
That's literally my dream.
And full time, we add Lauren Manzo.
Yes.
Because, like, at least Caroline would have Lauren.
Yeah.
Lauren would have Caroline. Caroline has Dolores still.
Yes.
And she still has the Gorgas. Because she got along really good with, like, Joe Gorga.
Yeah. I think that would be amazing. I don't, what happened with Manzo'd with children? Like, I don't know why that stopped.
I would the love, ratings.
What? I would do anything for Caroline to come back. And then how they, remember we all got so excited because they did that Super Bowl commercial together with Barbara. And meanwhile, it was like, oh, they had that telephone conversation and they fought or whatever.
Yep.
I would love for Caroline to come back. Do you think it's going to happen ever?
I don't know. I feel like Bravo has been posting a lot of articles on their Facebook about the Manzo. So I'm wondering if they're trying to like get feedback from the audience, like in the comment section, like, will this work out maybe?
Like, Albie Manzo, he's a little thirsty. Like he has his podcast, like he wants to be, they post a lot. Like I feel like they would do anything to like come back. I
Definitely.
Really feel that way.
I also feel like, speaking of Albie Manzo,
I always
remember we met them?
Yes.
He was checking you out hardcore. Yes. That was like 7 or 6 years ago or more.
So I was like, how old? 21?
I think so.
Like, you're like, oh my God, he's checking you out. Oh my God, he's looking you upside down. I'm like,
yes.
I remember the outfit I was wearing. And you know what? I cannot find that picture.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
I'll post it here. Yeah. I'll post it right here. I think it was like me, you, and my mom, I'm pretty sure.
We were at Uncle Giuseppe's in Port Jeff, which is an hour from here, which now they have now they have Uncle Giuseppe's like everywhere.
Right by you.
Yeah, down the block. I go there every day, but like to go to an Uncle Giuseppe's, it was like so nice. Remember we walked around the store?
We're like, wow.
Yeah. And we waited online. I don't remember trying their sauce.
I think I bought
the sauce that we put, or was it what
BLK?
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah, I know we got them to sign a can of sauce and water bottle. I don't think I've ever tried the BLK or the sauce.
Yeah, I just feel like they brought back Dina by herself, right? That one time they brought back Jacqueline. Was Jacqueline a friend, or was she an actual housewife? I can't remember when she came back.
I want to say she was a housewife.
Yeah. So I feel like Caroline needs to come back and like put Teresa in her freaking place.
Yes.
Like that's what she needs.
I just need Melissa to go back to her friend.
I'm sorry. I love that Jennifer called her out on the fake storylines because we all know that it's fake. Everyone knows that it's fake. And now that it was actually like said, I was like, good.
Yeah.
Like, we all know you're not having another baby.
No. And if you want one, go for it.
And another thing, I haven't tweeted this in a while, but I've been thinking about it. I still cannot, because it's been popping up on like my TikToks or whatever. I don't have a TikTok. I just like watch them. I still can't stand Melissa's sisters. They're thirsty and annoying.
I wonder like how many times they have tried to talk to Bravo to add them.
Oh, I know.
Every season, I bet.
I know. And like they were probably so nasty to Teresa in the pit. Like I just don't want to see them on my TV. Yeah, they were on the finale. I feel like they showed them a decent amount this past season. I'm like, ugh.
Hashtag thirsty.
Yeah, thirsty. Yeah. So
anything else you could think of before we wrap up?
Did you want to talk about Family Karma?
Yeah, Family Karma. Where are you now?
Oh, I finished the 6 episodes literally today. That's all
So we have 20 more minutes until the next episode.
I know. I recorded on my DVR.
How great is it?
It's amazing. My mom doesn't watch The Housewives, but she'll watch like Shaw's and Below Deck. So I said to her, watch this. Watch Family Karma. I'm like, it's amazing. I'm like, it's like an Indian community and they're in Miami.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. I'm like, you have to watch it. So she texted me, oh my God, it's so good. But I love it. I hope that they have a second season. I love the aunties and every single cast member I love. I'm obsessed with Brian, and I actually said to Pat, because Pat was watching with me, I'm like, if I was single, I would date Brian, but I'm married, guys. But I'm like, I would 100% date Brian. I think he is so good looking, and I need to find out if Monica and Brian are dating right now.
We need to find out. I feel like they're either like just really, really good best friends and it's working for them.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, like we need a reunion also.
Yes.
Even if it's like a Zoom reunion.
Yeah, I need it in my life. I'm going to be so upset if there's not a season 2. I really am.
And I forgot her name.
I know, I'm bad with all the names.
Yes. So we'll talk more about it next week. I'll have like the names in front of me. But she is the young auntie who's like really fun. And she like hangs out with them all. Is it? No.
Oh, Bali?
Bali. So
yeah.
Alan, my husband, I obviously you know who Alan is.
Yeah.
We call her the Danielle Staub of Family Karma. Because we're like, she is here to bring the drama and she's not afraid to put it out there.
You know who she reminded me a lot of? I know you don't watch Shaz, but Lily, from a few seasons ago, Lily Galici from Shaz. She is like the Lily, except she's like real and like she's not like fake like Lily.
Okay.
I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen. Is tonight the season finale?
Oh God, I hope not.
I know. I don't remember if it is.
I feel like they haven't said season finale yet, and they usually do.
Okay, good. But we'll have to definitely discuss more.
We'll dive into that next week.
It's so good, and I hope more Bravo fans watch them and support them and just give it a chance because it's so good.
It has the drama. It has it reminds me a lot of beginning stages of housewife shows where it's not too much fake drama.
Yeah.
And it's more about family comedy.
Yeah.
The grandfather is hysterical.
Yeah.
I love those scenes.
I know. I love it. They're all gorgeous and I love
They are gorgeous, yeah.
And I want more.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed listening to us chat about this week's Bravo shows. And hopefully you'll tune in again next week to our next video. And until then, we will see you on Twitter.
Bye.
Bye.